feeling very anxious right now because in an hour I'm going for my first COVID test. And it's interesting that I say first because I just put it on my to-do so that after it's done I can like check it off, because I'm one of those people that loves to do that. And I thought, oh, this isn't gonna be the first time I do this, is it? So I just wanted to turn on the camera because one, it always makes me feel better to like talk my feelings through to you, and two, I haven't seen anybody talk about it, and I feel like 98% fine. I have the most mildest of symptoms, like slight chill now and then, and a almost sore throat. But you know, the BC government says like even if you have the most mild of symptoms to get checked in case it's not manifesting in big symptoms with you. And so part of me feels like I'm overreacting and I'm wasting, you know, the nurse's time, and I'm wasting a testing kit because I'm barely feeling anything. But I just keep saying, like, if I had a friend that was feeling this way, I would tell them to go get tested. A, for peace of mind, and B, because if I do have it, I don't want to give it to someone else who it may like be way worse for. So that's what I keep telling myself, but I'm very nervous. I'm nervous about the test itself. Very nicely, a marathoner who shared her experience on Twitter like months ago, I reached out to her this morning and she described it as a pap test for your nose. And that really like helped me because no one likes a pap, but like it takes 5 seconds and then it's over with. And so that was helpful. She also just helped me because she said she felt a lot of anxiety getting it done. I also feel like a lot of self-induced shame because I've been so freaking careful and at home and like been wearing my mask for months. And like I haven't, you know, seen any friends except for 6 to 10 feet away or on a Zoom call, or, you know, like I've been so freaking careful. And so I know the couple people that I've told, well, my boyfriend and my mom, they're the only ones who know, you know, they said to me like, there's no shame, it's airborne, we don't know much about it, but you know, like it's just interesting. So I don't know if I'll ever post this, but if I do, I just like don't want anyone else to feel shame about it. And then coincidentally, Mel Robbins, who I love, she posted this morning that she had COVID and she didn't even know it. She had no symptoms. And I loved that she just put it in like an Instagram story like it was nothing to be like embarrassed about or shameful about. So that also gave me hope and strength and stuff. So it's just interesting how like feeling less alone really helps. There are way more cases in our province, and there are now thousands of people who don't know if they have it, but they're self-isolating because they've been around someone who has. And I don't know if I have been around someone who has it and they don't know it, or anyway, I told myself this morning that like I would just do one step at a time. So first thing I would do is find the phone number to call for the test. Then I would call, and then I had to leave a message, so I felt good about that. And then when they called back, you know, like okay, like doing all the things. But it's just really scary. And then I like judge myself because I've had a baby and like more tattoos than I can count, and more pap tests than I can count, and blood work, and like there's no way that this is going to be as bad as like some of the things that you go through when you have a baby, like getting your cervix swiped, whatever that. Whew. So I'm not going to actually vlog the test because I need to be like very present and very focused, and I'll probably put some Taylor Swift on because they're going to do it in my car. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to tell you about it after, and then I'll wait and tell you whether it was positive or negative. I'll be really shocked if it's positive, but either way, I need peace of mind. Thomas is healthy. Everyone I've been around is super healthy, but you just don't know. So it's 1:08 and my test is at 2. And so I'm gonna my feet are sweating. That's how stressed I am. My feet are actually sweating. So I'm not going to tell you to not feel this way because it's totally normal. It just really helped me that marathoner said oh, I was super anxious too. And, you know, she's like, it takes 10 seconds. It's fine. I saw someone say that it feels like you get water up your nose. Anyway, I'll report back and let you know how the test goes. And then I'll report back and tell you whether or not I have it. If I do have it, that's wild because my symptoms, like I said, are so freaking mild. They're so mild that I called 811 yesterday, which is our nurse's hotline in the province, and she was laughing with me the whole time. She's like, are you tired? I'm like, isn't everybody? She's like, do you have a headache? I'm like, I'm a single mom. I don't know. I didn't have a headache, but and she's like, just self-monitor and let us know tomorrow how you feel. And this morning, I feel infinitely better than I did yesterday, but I also feel something. And I just need to get this first test over with is how I feel. Because then I'll know what it feels like. I'll know the process. And I keep telling myself hundreds of thousands or millions of people have had this test. Children have had this test. So I'm just really anxious. And I'm pretty good at managing my anxiety. So it's the unknown, it's what I can control. So what I can control is, you know, I'm gonna do some deep breathing. I'm gonna have some T-Swift on. I'm gonna be very yoga breathing zen about it and know that in an hour, it'll all be over. An hour from now. It's now 1:10 because I keep blabbing on. You know, it's always worse building yourself up for it. That was another reason why I wanted to just call and get it done, because I knew I would just continually be stressing about it. Look at this, even my shoulders are tense. Okay, thank you for the talk. I will let you know when I'm back and I'll let you know how it goes. I'm back. This is just all gonna be filmed in my office. I don't know. Sorry for the ambient sound, but I got the test. It literally took me less than a minute from the time I left my car till the time I got back in my car. They were so efficient. They just take a little swabby and put it up your nose. Not comfortable, but totally doable. It wasn't painful. It was just uncomfortable, and I think it was up there for maybe 5 seconds. If you're going to get that test, I just kept reminding myself hundreds of thousands of people have done this, including children. You can do this, Mare. You've had a baby, you've had PAPS, like I said. So I'm so proud of myself for growing, because that was a lot of really hard and scary decisions to make, especially because I feel virtually symptom-free except for a couple things. So they said I should know as soon as tomorrow. It could take 1 to 3 days, but I'll let you know what the results are. I honestly hadn't even gotten to the results part. I just needed to get to the brave enough to make the appointment and then go and then do it. Just did my yoga breathing, just a lot of deep breathing, and I was done. So don't be as scared as I was about the test. And if you are, this is me telling you. I would say it's less uncomfortable than a PAP. We're back with the results portion of the video, and I thought I would do a wrap up. We are not in my office. In fact, we are not even in my home or my hometown anymore. Lots has happened. This week has definitely been one for the books. But that's a story for another video. I just want to focus on COVID-19 in this one. Today is Friday, and I got my results yesterday that I do in fact not have COVID-19. So I'm incredibly grateful for that, grateful for my health, and grateful for the fact that I live in a place where it was easy to get tested and to get my results so quickly. I got my test done at 2 o'clock on Tuesday, and they said I could have known as quick as Wednesday, but this week has definitely been one for the books, which I'll tell you about in a different video. So I didn't even get a chance to figure out how to get my results until yesterday. Turns out if you live in BC, you can go to the BC Center of Disease Control website, which is BC CDC, and you can sign up for your results to be texted to you, which is what I did. I signed up at about 9:45 yesterday morning, and 2 hours later I got a text saying that the results for me were in fact negative. So it's incredible to me how quickly the results are coming in. Right now, I'm filming this August of 2020, and so I don't know how things will progress in the future, if it'll be faster, slower, tests will be different, but I did want to wrap it up. So my thoughts are, it was, as you saw, I was really scared to get tested, but the test itself was totally fine. Uncomfortable for mere seconds. I had no residual pain like for the rest of the day. I basically like would never have known that I got it done. I know that for me it was helpful to think of it as a pat for your nose, and then I told someone else that and they're like, well, that's not helpful. But honestly, it's fine. And I know it will depend on who administers the test and your level of pain, etc. But I don't want anyone else to feel like the test is a deterrent. It is imperative that we get tested. It is imperative that we know whether or not we are carriers, because for some people it shows up super mildly, like I was thinking maybe it wasn't me, and for other people it is catastrophic. So even if you have the most mildest of symptoms, please go and get tested. It was a very simple process. I am incredibly grateful for the people who are administering that test and working in the medical system day in and day out during this global pandemic. I thanked them, every single person I talked to, and I want to thank them publicly here as well. Thank you for your work and your service, for everyone who is working to figure out how we are going to move forward from this. I'm grateful every single day. I'm super, super, super grateful. So that's it for this video. I hope it was helpful, because I would have liked to have watched this when I was freaking out about how painful and weird the test would have been. I also felt like, you know, oh my God, if I have it, I'm gonna feel such shame because I haven't been like, you know, behaving as I'm supposed to be. But I know I have been. I've been home, I've been socially distancing, I've been like doing everything that the good folks in charge have been telling us to do. Masks for months, Thomas has masks, like we're in it, we're doing it. And yet you can still get sick. And I'm grateful for the people in my life who were quick to kibosh any of that potential shame that I was feeling coming up, and just saying to me like, no, it's, you can get it. It's nothing that you're doing wrong as long as you are abiding by the things. So please socially distance. Please don't have parties. Please do the things that we are supposed to be doing to make this go away and stop. Because I know it sucks and I know it's really hard, but the longer it progresses, the longer we're gonna be in this situation. So thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if it was. And I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. I hope you're healthy. And if you are feeling under the weather, please get tested. If you do have COVID-19, there is nothing to feel shame about. But if you do, please self-isolate. If you think you do, please self-isolate. Please don't endanger other people. There's just absolutely no need for that. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. It's like a really weird video. But I am happy to have thought to like pick up my camera, etc. That's it for today. Stay safe, stay healthy, and take care.